It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. Darius Davis to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their 5th-year quarterback.
And Kate, you don't have to look beyond his performance last week as really a root cause of their loss. I'm not saying the only cause. Others certainly had a hand in it too. But you aren't winning a lot of games.
Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But the Chargers were the first to get to that one, so it'll stay with them. Wow, that was fast. Might be time to take a step back, and we just started this game. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths. Very first snap, and he nearly gave it away. That could have mentally taken them out of this game.
Yeah, for the player, a little bit easier to respond. For the coaches on the sidelines, that drives them crazy to see the ball on the ground. We know how precious this ball is in this game. Gotta take care of it.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 14.
3rd and long for him here. That one's caught. This is Lambert Smith. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Now they turn to their rookie from Georgia for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Off the play fake. He'll throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
That looked like they were trying to bootleg out of some of this chaos, Kate, and unfortunately, well, he gets trapped right in the middle 3rd, and you can't get to that space outside. You really do become a sitting duck in the middle of a broken play.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And the fair catch made here at the 15. So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built on.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Nix from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8.
Nix trying to sneak it. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
2 yards on the play.
We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They'll air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he'll have his fair catch right along the 25. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. They'll run here on first down. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Setting up to throw. Cut out left. And he's tackled for a short gain. Third down here, need 8 on the play.
A 1-yard pickup.
Throw here, 3rd down. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Trey Harris. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. So the Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. On the first down, they'll run. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at second and pretty short. Finds him over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That pass caught by Strange. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Nick snap on first and 10. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Tuli Pulotu in for the tackle. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
A 46-yard attempt.
York knocks it through. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Makes the score.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Give now to the running back. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with second and 1. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Straight ahead they go with Piron. He's out near midfield and still going. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
21 yards. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Gonna need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack. Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed over the middle.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows hundredfold with your teammates.
And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More football from SoFi in just a moment. So on fourth down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
So here comes the Bronco offense. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Now a give on the counter. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
12. First down, Broncos.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And this one doesn't go far. Second down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll step up, and there he goes. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
A gain of 7, and the Broncos first down.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He gets this one to Strange. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now Nix on third down. He's making a bid for it. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal.
A 24-yard attempt.
York knocks it through. And their special teams convert. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Broncos with their offense headed out for our first possession of the half. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Throw left side, complete. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker. Offense with an enviable spot to be in, second and inches.
At the 42-yard line.
Hand off to the back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
47-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the
first run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up
now Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Third down. And 8.
They'll throw, third and long. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30.
A gain of 21 yards.
On first down, it's Nix. They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins has some space inside the 15. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. It's Nix out of the pistol. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner. Netting him a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback. Right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. Second and 18 coming up.
Brings up second and 18.
Now looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Looking right, and he finds him. Oh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. He's got it at the 24. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Denver set to take the field on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Here's the handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. To throw, here's Nix. He's keeping it. Has some daylight through the 40. And Nix slides in safely, doing so after he picked up that first down. First down from the 42. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Now was Jamari Caldwell making the stop. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. This time it's a passing play. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Joshua Williams has it. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talked about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Has this at the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Back to the air, Nix after the pick. Able to find Strange here. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Nix. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he puts some air under this one, right side. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Handoff now from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
On the tackle. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down.
A loss of 4 brings up
3rd and long for him here.
16.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. So out now comes the punter. J.K. Scott will kick it away. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. We call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
Nix from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
To J.K. Dobbins. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down, Broncos.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
1st and goal, Denver.
And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. You're good on the point after. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
21. Chargers 7.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
At their own 24-yard line.
Airing it out to start this drive. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Broncos corral it. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Broncos make it a 3-score game in the 4th. York tacks on that extra point. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
At their own 28-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing now on 1st down. We've got a screen to the running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 10.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense to the line fast.
A loss of 5. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Right up the gut. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 23-yard line.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos put up even more points in a win. It's a Bo Nix touchdown.
His kick is
that one right down the middle. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again.
Chargers 7.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. He stopped on the run back at the 27. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
Mitchell up the middle. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
The ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2.
Here's a throw. Throw is there for Rondé Ganson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
A gain of 15 yards.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A 7-yard pickup.
Handoff on second and short. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So it's a win for the Broncos. Well, Brock, I know you know this. There is good trips home, and then there is great trips home. And I'd imagine tonight's going to be